2 weeks, 25 players, one ultimate prize.
Cross the line and then Chiquita.
I took my subscribers to Spain for a full professional Padel experience. And this
There's no Vibora Bandeja. There's more slice or less slice.
is what happened. You spend your whole life searching for a passion that pulls you out of bed before your alarm even has time to ring. And suddenly, you find it. The rush of a smash, building your game rep by rep, meeting new people and sharing what you learn with thousands of others who are more obsessed than you. There's nothing like it. After 2 years of grinding, learning, failing, and gradually figuring things out, I finally crossed paths with the right people, and something clicked. The DMs poured in. How do I train? What should I work on? How do I improve? That's when it hit me. People need to live it for themselves. I wanted to create something that captured everything I've learned over these 2 years. So together with Vest Academy, we created an experience like no other. A mix of community, training, a psychotic shared love of paddle, and a lot of paella. Over 2 weeks in Spain, we welcomed 25 players to a world-class facility to train with me and some of the sharpest minds in the game. Let me introduce the team. First, there's Javi, the baby-faced chess master. He's got years of experience coaching at top clubs and with elite pros in Valencia. Javi takes an innovative approach to paddle. He sees the court like a chessboard, always one move ahead. Next, Vicente, the biomechanics specialist. I call him the nutty professor, the guy who breaks down every movement, every swing, every nuance to perfect your game. Adrian Torres, former top 100 in the world, he's recently been training stars like Tamara Ecardo, Juan Luespri, as well as rising Spanish talents. Adrian's principles are at the very heart of Vest Academy's philosophy, and he brings with him a full team to make it happen. And then there's me, a guy who was once useless at paddle and learned the hard way. I'm joined by Andrea, the other half of Padel Actico, who helps me keep everything organized and films the entire experience. Together we created a team to bring out the best in every player. The days were packed, from warm-ups, early morning fitness sessions to on-court training, tactical workshops and one-on-one coaching. Every court had a purpose. Movement and shot biomechanics with Vicente. We studied match strategy, teamwork and tactics with Adrian. And under Javi, players refined their technique and learned the principles that guide some of the top stars in the world.
There's one typical tip that all the coaches say that it's bad, that you have to move in parallel, like this. This is wrong. Why? Because you have more meters, for example, if you are playing cross, and less meters here. How to move in the net, always in semicircle. And the most important thing is that we have 3 different positions if we are advanced, and 5 different positions if we are in professionals or competition level. Why in semicircle, and why we are going to speak about mathematics? Because this is mathematics. Because, for example, if I'm playing with Roman, and we are playing to the left side player, I always be covering the passing shot, like this, and the high middle. And Roman will be helping me covering the court here, touching the low middle, the angle, and the lob.
Espanol is not my first language. I've gotten by with a little bit, but I think it helps when you've got sort of this community in a way, and like a group of like-minded subscribers who follow you. And so I feel like I've learned more in 3 days than I've learned in a year.
My brain feels like this week lasted for like 5 hours, but my body tells me like this week lasted for like 5 years. It was like it was so intense. The way of how they teach you their training method is very simple and effective at the same time. When Adrian was showing me the forehand and my movement was too big, he was putting a paddle ball under my armpit just to show that my movement needs to be smaller.
We've got another everything paddle grip. Shout out to Ewan for providing these.
Ewan.
Yeah, I think you've already tried them, right?
I tried one of them. I'm
How
actually
was it?
having one of them right on my record as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Ewan, well done to you, man. Seriously.
No,
man.
he did a good job, right?
Absolutely,
They're
absolutely.
Very tacky.
In all seriousness, this is amazing, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Talk to us today because Adrian was just doing some work on your overheads.
It was quite interesting because his main point was that you have to be compact.
It's like you are here and you have an sphere here. If you play outside of the sphere, for that or for that or something like that, you need to stay always inside. Why inside? Because you need that, this line. The most important line is the hip line, controlling the core.
It's all about being compact and the left and the right hand are moving at the same time. Yeah. That was my problem, for instance.
Sometimes you just need 2 or 3 things that he sees that of course you don't see, but he sees that as a coach, and then it makes like the switch in your head, and then suddenly it you have a feeling that you achieved something, and that's great.
Play a bandeja. Play a Vibora. Okay, right shoulder, overhead is the same. There's no Vibora, bandeja, there's more slice or less slice. You can play, but biomechanically, you need to understand that it's the same. Here, biomechanically, is the same than here, is the same than here. Preparation is the same, 90 degrees. How you follow through is the same, because you need to follow through trying to look for a supination at the end. And obviously, how you touch, you can change with more or with more.
Spending time on court as both an assistant coach and a player, I saw the transformation firsthand, especially when they competed against local players in matches that we organised at the club. Players who had been nervous or unsure on the first day were now moving with confidence, communicating better and testing themselves in ways they'd never imagined. Yes, they were absorbing a huge amount of information and it would take time to put everything into practice, but the foundations were there. The energy was contagious on and off the court. Evenings were for reflection, discussion and community. A hike to a nearby mountain and a chance to talk about Ale Galan's forehand volley for hours. Players swapped stories and shared their journeys. So we talked about the mental side of the game. Count my breaths, which brings you back into the present. So you stop thinking about the last shot. And then reset for the next point. What do I want to do on the first ball of the next point?
Not even analyse it.
I wouldn't overanalyze. I mean, you can embrace what happened. But after all that preparation, it was time for the grand finale, the joint tournament. I could feel the nerves as players were warming up. 2 categories of tournament with big prizes, and our players would line up against local competitors from Valencia. Competition was fierce in the group stages. It was time to see players put into practice what they'd learned and deal with the pressure. In between matches, we welcomed 2 of Vest's top pro players to the club for a Beat the Pro challenge. And it's fair to say they needed all the luck they could get. Then it was time for the Category A final. Dario and Frederic, 2 players that were training with us as part of the experience, were taking on 2 Spanish locals who knew the tactics of paddle so well. And in the first game they started off fast. Dario playing a fast Vibora down the middle to give them an early break. But Danny and Miguel immediately fought back to get a break point of their own. And on this point you can clearly see that their tactics are to lob the left-sided player because he is a little bit weaker. And I think they do a good job here trying to work their way out of defence. Maybe they could have transitioned to the net a little bit quicker on some of these balls and gone for the block, but instead Miguel Angel is able to recover the net position with some solid bandejas. However, Dario's patience looked like it might pay off because he's made his way into the net. This left-sided player plays a nice lob, and then noticing Dario's a bit too central, he plays that down the line, a good passing shot, and the smash is good. So these 2 Spanish players now have a chance to consolidate their hold on their serve. They're now 4-2 down, but it's golden point. This is huge. And look what happens next. Miguel Angel with a little poke perfectly into the middle, just outsmarts the opponents, and they go 5-3 up with a chance now to take the first set. Again, on this point, I think it's excellent defense there from Dario, and the lob is really, really good. So they're able to come into that net and they're in a good position now to take this point. I think maybe the volleys could have been crisper. That smash could have been placed better, or Frederic could have played a bandeja or fake smash because the balls are not that fast anymore. The opponent then gets the angle at the net and plays the passing shot. And the first set is gone. Not much in that first set, and we're straight into another golden point. This time Frederic's smash goes way out. That's really, really nice. And I'm looking for a little bit more in transition and at the net from our guys. I think they're defending quite well, but these are the moments here when they come in, they need to do more. So we have another golden point and a bit of a crazy moment on this one. Frederic does well to chase that one down, plays the drop shot, and the point carries on. Dario now with the smash. And I don't know what's happened. I think it's hit him, and I think it's gone into the net. So they've taken that, it's now 3-all. And our guys are playing more positive at the net, and it feels like they're mixing it up a bit more, playing to both players when the space is open. Dario here with some good defense, a good block from Frederic. And there's the fake smash I was talking about. Those can be effective when the balls are not so quick in these conditions. These guys love the drama. It's another golden point. Unfortunately, that volley floats too much, gives the opponent a lot of time to transition into the net. And the opponents are looking strong here with a bandeja into the fence, followed by another slow bandeja, which gives him time to get back into the net. And the fake smash from Danny is good. They're fighting to stay in this match. And that's it. I smashed the finish, 6-3, 6-3. Definitely a good performance. A lot of things to take from that from our guys. But congrats to Danny and Miguel Angel. The racket prizes provided by Dunlop. Our guys come away with 2 hoodies. Now for the Category B final, where Bogdan and Roman from Ukraine, who have trained with us during the week, unfortunately couldn't get the job done against the Spanish pair. These guys have improved so much when training with us throughout the week, and they're absolute fighters. So they put in a great performance. The opponents take home the Dunlop racket prizes, and they're rewarded with the Padel vest hoodies. 2 weeks, 25 players. Crazy points, mistakes, breakthroughs, and a lot of fun. But it wasn't just their paddle that changed. Their understanding of the game did too. And the connections we built felt just as important. So if you're watching thinking, that could be me, the answer is simple. Follow Padel on Instagram for more updates, and send me a DM with the word experience if you're interested in joining the next one. And I'll see you next year.
My level's okay. Levels are good? Yeah. Do I look, or do I look at you?
You can look at me.
Okay. My name's Jad. I'm from Toronto, Canada.
How old are you?
Oh, you want to say all that? Yeah. I'm 28 years old. My star sign is Taurus. That might be a bit of a turn off for some people. But yeah.
I'm fine with Tauruses.
I appreciate you. What are you?
What am I? Virgo.
Okay.
Yeah. Gemini. No, sorry, Gemini.
Okay, someone in the comments tell us if that's a good thing or not, if we're a compatible match.
No, Dominic.
With the camera. How was the session?
Yeah, it was quite good. My legs are so I couldn't move.
Long day yesterday, right?
Long day, but legs are quite I can't swear, can I?
No. We'll bleep it out.
Oh, I'm gonna get bleeped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get bleeped.
Can I bleep a lot then?
You can bleep.
Okay, cool. But yeah, overall, so positive, building on the momentum. 9.5 hours, sleep cold, control your core temp.
Ramen for dinner?
Yeah, man. Cheeky ramen for dinner then.
Cheers.
3, 2, 1. Oh! Stop. Yellow card for me.
1, 2, 3.
Yellow card for me. Yellow card for me.
Yellow card, yeah?
One more and see the spoon.
Prostě musíte hrát pomalejš, ta hra je potom mnohem zábavnější, než když všechno vyletí hnedka ven a ty výměny jsou mnohem zajímavější taky.
Wow, look at that. I understood absolutely none of that.
I said that just play slower, it's more fun, and the rallies are way better as well.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.